Hi, this is James Leichter. This week, a contractor called me and asked me for advice on hiring salespeople and how to pay salespeople. And I thought it would make a pretty good 5-minute video, so here goes. When your plumbing, electrical, or HVAC company reaches about $1 million in sales, it's time to think about a full time salesperson. And the key here is full time. A full time salesperson is necessary because the art of selling is just that. It's an art form and it needs to be practiced methodically. And there's no way $1 million plus company can have a part time salesperson who's effective. So, at a million or more in sales, it's time to start thinking about hiring a full time salesperson. We could talk a lot about what to look for and how to hire. Maybe that will be another video. Let's assume you've got somebody hired and you want some ideas on how to pay them. You're probably going to want to pay them either straight commission or a commission plus a salary. Let's talk about straight commission. Most companies are paying 10% of the retail price. So when they sell a job for $10,000, they get 10% of that, or $1,000. They don't sell anything, they don't get paid. They also might get a commission on the gross profit margin. So they sell a job for $10,000. Their gross profit is $5,000. You might pay them 20% of the gross margin. In this case, they still get the same $1,000 commission. The big advantage to paying them on gross profit margin, which I prefer, is that they have an interest in protecting your gross profit margin. Protecting your company's margins is one of your absolute most important jobs. So by paying a salesperson based on gross profit margin, they have an incentive to protect margins. Imagine if I'm selling for you based on retail, I might drop the retail price $1,000. In this case, it's only going to affect my commission by $100, but it could very well wipe away all of your company's profit. Now, another thing to think about is paying salespeople a salary plus a commission. And incidentally, I wouldn't pay them a salary only. You might pay them a salary. What I would like to do is pay a salesperson a salary that is way too little to live on, like minimum wage. So take minimum wage times 40 hours a week, and that's your salary. Pay them that salary plus, say, 15% of gross profit margin. That's my preferred method of doing it. Now, you also should consider paying your salespeople benefits just like you pay benefits out to everybody else. So if you have benefits for education or benefits for health insurance, dental insurance, vacation, paid time off, all of that should be available to your salespeople as well. They should enjoy the same benefits that all the other employees get. Now, the reason for this isn't so obvious. For me, the reason why I want to give them benefits is so they feel like they're part of the company. In many businesses, salespeople feel like they're outsiders working for the business, not insiders working for the business. So you can imagine your technicians sitting around talking about getting time off, like say Thanksgiving, and they're getting paid for it. The salesperson's thinking, I don't get paid for Thanksgiving. So give them the same benefits you would give everybody else. Now, obviously, there's a lot of other ways to do this. We're simplifying it so that we can have a short video and I don't put you to sleep. But in summary, give your salespeople a salary that's too low to live on, say minimum wage times 40 hours. Give them all the employee benefits everyone else gets, and pay them 15% of gross profit margin. The other thing that I would recommend you do is establish menu pricing, cookbook, or flat rate pricing for most all of your installation scenarios. When cookbook pricing isn't possible, when you're doing something that's unusual and you don't have a flat rate price for it, be sure your company has strict policy on how to calculate the selling price of a job. That's very important. Thank you.